Guys, let's be honest. After 60, most of your day is spent sitting. At work, at home, in the car, wherever you go, you're sitting. Here's the problem. The way you sit, flat sitting, is slowly blocking blood flow to your penis. It's compressing your pelvic floor. It's killing your morning erections. But I'm not here today to tell you to stop sitting. I'm here to show you how to turn sitting into hardness. I came with a specific technique, and the only thing you need is something everyone has at home. A chair. If your chair is ready, I'm starting. I'm Dr. Jocelyn. I've been working in men's health for 14 years, and when I first heard about this technique, I was skeptical too. But then we tried it with my patients, and 3 days later, messages started coming in. Morning erections came back. I was stunned along with them. Honestly, we were all shocked together. I wanted to share this with you too. We haven't analyzed in a long time who's watching from where, so let me know in the comments. Seeing your support from all around the world really motivates me. Now, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss this technique and the ones coming next. All right, let's begin. So, what exactly happens in your body when you sit? Why is it so damaging? First, your pelvis tilts backward. When you sit flat, especially when you lean back, your pelvis automatically rolls backward. This position completely shuts off your pelvic floor muscles. These are the muscles that control erections, that trap blood in your penis. But with a backward tilted pelvis, these muscles can't engage. They stay dormant. Second, you're crushing your perineum. The perineum is that small area between your testicles and your anus. Right beneath this area sits your prostate and the network of nerves that control erectile function. When you sit flat, you're applying pressure to this area for hours. The surface of the chair is compressing this sensitive region. Blood flow gets restricted. Nerves go numb. Third, your hip flexors are shortening. When you sit for hours, the muscles at the front of your hips, your hip flexors, stay in a shortened position constantly. Over time, these muscles actually shorten, and shortened hip flexors restrict blood flow to your pelvic region. They also prevent your pelvis from sitting at the correct angle. Fourth, your core is shutting down. When you sit flat, your abdominal muscles, your back muscles, your pelvic floor muscles, they're all passive. They're not working. And when these muscles don't work, the stability in your pelvic region disappears. The structure that supports erections weakens. Fifth, circulation slows down. The sitting position slows venous return from your legs. Blood struggles to flow to your pelvic region and from there to your penis. And poor circulation means weak erections. Now think about this. You're sitting in this position for 6 to 8 hours a day, every day for years. Pelvis tilted back, perineum compressed, hip flexors shortened, core shut down, circulation slow. Your body slowly forgets how to get hard. Morning erections disappear because the muscles aren't working anymore. Hardness fades during intimacy because blood flow is weak and the muscles can't trap the blood. And most men think, I'm getting old, this is normal. No, this is the result of how you sit. But here's the good news. Now I'm showing you the technique. And listen very carefully because most men do this wrong. First, you're going to sit on the very front edge of your chair. Not the middle, not the back, but the front edge. Half your buttocks should be on the chair, half suspended in the air. And this position is critical because this is exactly where your pelvis gets to the right angle. Plant your feet firmly on the floor. Keep them shoulder width apart and make sure your weight is balanced between the chair edge and your feet. You should feel stable but engaged. Now here comes the actual movement, and getting this part right is crucial. You're going to slowly tilt your pelvis forward. Push your lower abdomen forward while tucking your tailbone under slightly. As you tilt forward, you'll feel your lower abs engage. And right at this point, you squeeze your pelvic floor muscles, just like you're stopping urination midstream. You'll feel a tightening at the base of your penis and around your anus. That's exactly what we want. Hold this squeeze for 3 seconds while your pelvis stays tilted forward. Then slowly bring your pelvis back to neutral position and completely release your muscles. Stay in this relaxed state for 2 seconds. Let the muscles rest. Now you're going to repeat this movement. Pelvis tilts forward, muscles squeeze. Hold for 3 seconds. Pelvis comes back, muscles release. Rest for 2 seconds. That's 1 rep. And you're going to do this 15 times. The whole movement takes about 50 to 60 seconds, and find yourself a rhythm. Tilt forward and squeeze, come back and release. Tilt forward and squeeze, come back, and release. This rhythm makes it easier for your body to learn the movement. That's it. Edge sitting, pelvic rocking motion, deliberate pelvic floor contractions. 60 seconds. Now, what's happening here? You're removing the pressure on your perineum. You're positioning your pelvis correctly. And most importantly, you're deliberately activating muscles that have been asleep for months, maybe years. You're sending a clear signal to your body. Wake up. These muscles matter. Start working again. In the first few days, you'll feel an awareness in your muscles, a slight tightness at the base of your penis, a sense of activation in your pelvic region. This is completely normal because your muscles are waking up for the first time in years. Between day 3 and 5, morning erections start returning. Maybe not full, but you'll see partial firmness, and that's a sign your body is responding. By week 2, morning erections become more consistent. You're noticing faster responses during intimacy, and things start happening more naturally the way they used to. Week 3, most men report significant improvements, fuller erections, better staying power, more confidence. Your pelvic floor has adapted to the daily activation signal. By week 4, many men experience what feels like complete restoration. Morning erections are reliable. Erections during intimacy are firm, responsive, and lasting. But you need to understand this. One session won't fix years of dormancy. Your muscles need consistent activation. Do this twice a day, once in the morning, once before bed, 60 seconds each time, 2 minutes total per day. And the men who see results are the men who commit to consistency. Now let me tell you the most common mistakes, because most men make one of these and get no results. The biggest mistake is sitting too far back. You think you're on the edge, but you're actually still in the middle. And in this position, your pelvis isn't tilting forward enough. The muscles aren't activating. Another mistake is not doing the pelvic tilt. You're just sitting on the edge, but you're not tilting your pelvis forward. You're not tucking your tailbone under. And without this, the deep pelvic muscles don't work. Going too fast is also a huge mistake. You're rushing through it, squeezing and releasing without waiting the full 3 seconds. But the muscles need that full 3 seconds to actually engage. Not squeezing hard enough is another problem. You're doing a light squeeze, but not a strong contraction. You should feel a definite tightening at the base of your penis. And if you don't feel that, you're not squeezing hard enough. And finally, expecting results from one session. You try this once, nothing happens, and you quit. But muscles that have been asleep for years don't wake up in one day. This is a daily activation, something you need to do every single day for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Here's your challenge. Do this twice a day for 10 days. Just 10 days. 60 seconds in the morning, 60 seconds at night. Day 1 through 3, focus on getting the positioning right. Day 4 through 7, notice the changes. Muscle awareness, maybe partial morning firmness. Day 8 through 10, evaluate your progress. Most men see clear improvements by day 10. If this helped, hit that like button and subscribe. Drop a comment with 2 words. Write, "I'm starting." I read every comment and I want to see who's committed. I'm Dr. Jocelyn. Your body still works. It just needs the right activation.